If you receive your Social Security payment through Chase, Bank of America, or Wells Fargo, there is something happening to your money right now that most retirees have absolutely no idea about. Every single month, millions of seniors are quietly losing money, not because of a scam, not because of a government error, but because of something buried in the fine print of accounts at the biggest banks in America. And the worst part is that the solution is completely free, takes about 15 minutes to set up, and is backed by the federal government. If you have never heard of this before, what you are about to learn could put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket every single year. Before we go any further, if this channel has ever helped you save money or understand your benefits better, please take 1 second right now and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. New information about Social Security, Medicare, and senior benefits drops here every week, and you do not want to miss anything that could affect your financial security. Let's talk about what is actually happening to your money. When your Social Security payment arrives each month, most people assume that once it hits their bank account, that is the end of the story. The money is yours, it is safe, and everything is fine. But that assumption is costing retirees real money every single month. Here is why. The three largest banks in the United States, Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo, charge monthly maintenance fees on standard checking accounts. These fees typically range from $12 to $15 per month. Some accounts charge as much as $25 monthly. Now $12 might not sound like much by itself, but $12 a month is $144 a year. Over 10 years, that is $1,440, walking straight out of your Social Security check and into a bank's profit. Over 20 years of retirement, you could lose nearly $3,000 to fees alone, money that was supposed to support you. And that is just the maintenance fee. Overdraft fees at these banks average $35 per transaction. ATM fees for using out-of-network machines run between $3 and $5 per use. Paper statement fees, low balance fees, and inactivity fees stack on top of that depending on your specific account type. If your Social Security deposit does not consistently keep your balance above the minimum threshold, these institutions charge you simply for having less money. That is the part that makes so many seniors rightfully angry when they finally find out. Now here is what the banks are not telling you, and what most financial advisors forget to mention. Federal law gives Social Security recipients a protected right to receive their benefits through accounts with zero fees. This is not a reward program or a special promotion. It is a permanent federal protection that exists specifically for people receiving government benefits. It is called the Direct Express program, and it is administered directly through the United States Department of the Treasury. If you found that useful, do not forget to hit the like button on this video. It tells YouTube that this information is helping real people, which means more seniors like you will find it when they need it most. Now let us keep going because there is a lot more you need to know. The Direct Express Debit MasterCard is a federally backed prepaid debit card specifically designed for people who receive Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, which people call SSI, Veterans Benefits, and other federal payments. The card is issued through Comerica Bank under contract with the Treasury Department, meaning it carries full federal backing and protections. There are no monthly fees. There is no minimum balance requirement. There is no credit check to qualify. If you receive any federal benefit payment, you are eligible for this card today. Here is how the fees compare side by side. At Bank of America, the standard checking account charges a $12 monthly maintenance fee unless you maintain a $1,500 minimum daily balance. If your balance drops below that on any single day of the month, the fee applies automatically. At Chase, the total checking account carries a $12 monthly fee, waived only if you have a direct deposit of $500 or more, maintain a $1,500 daily balance, or keep $5,000 across linked Chase accounts. At Wells Fargo, the everyday checking account charges $10 monthly with similar balance requirements for waiver. On the Direct Express card, the monthly fee is zero. Always. No exceptions required and no minimums to maintain. Now let us talk about what the Direct Express card actually does and does not do, because there are some important details that determine whether this switch makes sense for your specific situation. What it does. Your Social Security or federal benefit payment deposits automatically on your regular payment date, just as it does now. You can use the card anywhere MasterCard is accepted, including grocery stores, pharmacies, doctor's offices, and online. You can withdraw cash at more than 60,000 surcharge-free ATM locations across the country. You receive one free ATM withdrawal per deposit cycle, meaning once per month at no charge. You can check your balance online, by phone, or through mobile app at no cost. Emergency cash transfers are available at Western Union and MoneyGram locations if you need access to funds quickly. What it does not do: the Direct Express card does not function as a traditional bank account. You cannot deposit personal checks onto the card. You cannot write checks from it. You cannot use it for direct deposits from employers or other income sources outside of federal benefits. If you have automatic bill payments set up, some billers may not accept prepaid debit cards, which means you would need to adjust those payment arrangements before switching. For some people, this card is a complete and permanent solution that eliminates fees forever. For others, it works best as a companion to a low-fee bank account rather than a full replacement. The critical question is whether you are currently paying fees you do not have to pay, and the answer for most seniors at the three major banks is almost certainly yes. Stay with me because we are about to cover something that affects even more people, a specific account type at traditional banks that most seniors have never been offered, even though the banks are required to provide it. If you prefer to keep a traditional bank account rather than switch to Direct Express, you have another option that your bank almost certainly has not told you about. It is called a Bank on Certified account, and it exists specifically to provide low-income and fixed-income Americans with safe, affordable banking. The Cities for Financial Empowerment Fund, in partnership with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, established national standards for these accounts, and major banks including Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo all offer them. They just do not advertise them prominently. Bank on Certified accounts carry a monthly fee cap of $5, though many are completely free. They do not charge overdraft fees at all because overdrafts are simply declined rather than approved and penalized. They do not require minimum balances. They provide full debit card access and online banking. And critically, they accept direct deposits of Social Security payments without any conditions or restrictions. To access a Bank on Certified account, you typically need to visit a branch in person and specifically request this account type by name. Telling a banker you want a Bank on Certified account changes the conversation immediately because these accounts are not offered through standard sales scripts. You may encounter a representative who is unfamiliar with the term, in which case asking for a manager or specifically requesting their lowest fee checking account with no overdraft charges will usually get you to the right product. The Bank On website at bankincities.org maintains a searchable database of every certified account available in your area. You can search by zip code to find not only major bank options, but also credit union options, which frequently offer even lower fees and better interest rates than traditional banks. This brings us to credit unions, which represent perhaps the most significant opportunity most seniors are overlooking entirely. If you know someone who is paying unnecessary bank fees on their Social Security check, do them the biggest favor possible and share this video with them right now. One click could save them hundreds of dollars this year alone. Now let us talk about credit unions. A credit union is a not-for-profit financial cooperative owned by its members rather than by shareholders. Because credit unions exist to serve members rather than generate profit, they consistently offer lower fees, better interest rates on savings, and lower rates on loans compared to traditional banks. The National Credit Union Administration, known as the NCUA, insures deposits at federally chartered credit unions up to $250,000 per depositor, the same protection level provided by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, which people call the FDIC, at traditional banks. Your money is equally safe. Here is what makes credit unions particularly valuable for Social Security recipients. The average credit union checking account charges no monthly maintenance fee. The average savings account at a credit union earns an interest rate roughly 3 to 4 times higher than the national average for traditional bank savings accounts. Many credit unions offer free financial counseling services to members at no additional charge. And most credit unions now provide full online and mobile banking comparable to what the largest banks offer. The most common misconception about credit unions is that membership is exclusive or difficult to obtain. This was true decades ago when most credit unions restricted membership to employees of specific companies or members of specific organizations. Today, the vast majority of credit unions offer community membership, meaning that if you live, work, worship, or attend school within a defined geographic area, you qualify for membership. Some credit unions offer membership to anyone in an entire state. Others open membership to anyone who makes a small donation to a partner charitable organization, often as little as $5. To find credit unions you qualify for, visit mycreditunion.gov, which is the official website of the National Credit Union Administration. Enter your zip code to see every federally insured credit union near you, along with their membership requirements. You will likely find multiple options with membership categories that include you automatically. When evaluating a credit union for your Social Security direct deposit, ask these specific questions before opening an account. First, is there a monthly maintenance fee? Second, is there an overdraft fee? And if so, what is the amount? Third, is there a minimum balance requirement? Fourth, how many ATM locations are surcharge-free? Fifth, does the credit union have a mobile app for balance checking and transfers? A credit union that answers these questions favorably can save you hundreds of dollars annually compared to your current major bank account. We are coming up on the final section of this video, and this is where everything ties together with specific actions you can take today. But first, if you have gotten value from this so far, leave a comment below telling me which bank you currently use for your Social Security direct deposit. Your answer helps me create better content for you and others in this community, and I read every comment personally. Now let us talk about the steps to make this change safely, because the process matters. Moving your Social Security direct deposit incorrectly can delay your payment, and no one can afford that. Follow these steps in exactly this order to make a fee-free switch without any gap in payment. Step 1. Choose your new account before making any changes. Whether you decide on Direct Express, a bank-on account, or a credit union account, have the account completely open and active before you contact Social Security. Confirm your routing number and account number are correct by making a small test transaction if possible. Step 2. Contact the Social Security Administration to update your direct deposit information. You have 3 options for doing this. You can do it online at ssa.gov using your My Social Security account, which is the fastest method. You can call the Social Security Administration at 1-800-772-1213, which is available Monday through Friday from 8 in the morning to 7 in the evening Eastern Time. Or you can visit your local Social Security office in person, which is recommended if you have any concerns about your account security or if you have had any identity theft issues in the past. Step 3. Allow 1 to 2 payment cycles for the change to fully process. Social Security states that direct deposit changes take effect within 30 days, but many process within 1 payment cycle. During this transition period, do not close your old bank account. Keep it open with a small balance to ensure your payment has somewhere to land if the timing of processing and your payment date creates any overlap. Step 4. Once you have confirmed that 2 consecutive payments have arrived at your new account, it is safe to close your old account or reduce it to a minimum. Contact your old bank in writing to close the account and request written confirmation of closure for your records. Step 5. Update any automatic bill payments or subscriptions that are linked to your old account. Create a list of every automatic payment before you close the old account and update each one individually with your new account information. Missing even one can cause a late payment and potential fees or service interruptions. One critical protection to know about your Social Security payment, regardless of where it is deposited. Federal law under the Treasury Department's garnishment rules protects Social Security benefits from most types of debt collection. Banks are required to protect 2 months' worth of federally exempt benefit payments from garnishment automatically. This protection applies to Social Security, SSI, veterans benefits, federal railroad retirement, and federal employee retirement payments. If a debt collector or creditor has attempted to garnish your account and taken money that arrived as Social Security, you may be entitled to have those funds returned. Contact your bank's customer service department and specifically reference the Treasury Department's garnishment exemption rules. If the bank does not respond appropriately, contact the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau at consumerfinance.gov or by calling 1-855-411-2372. Let us pull everything together so you leave this video with complete clarity on exactly what to do. If your Social Security goes to Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, or any bank that charges monthly fees on your account, you are paying for something you do not have to pay for. Your options are clear and proven. The Direct Express card through the Treasury Department provides a zero-fee account backed by the federal government that requires no minimum balance and no credit check. Bank on certified accounts at major banks, including the ones you already use, eliminate fees and overdraft charges and are available today. You simply have to ask for them by name. Credit unions in your community almost certainly offer free or very low-cost checking with better savings rates and member-focused service that large banks cannot match. The total amount of fees that American seniors pay to major banks unnecessarily runs into the billions of dollars annually. That is money earned through decades of work. Money protected by Social Security for your retirement. Money that belongs in your pocket and not on a bank's balance sheet. The process to fix this takes about 15 minutes. The savings last for the rest of your life. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe to this channel so you never miss an update on Social Security, Medicare, or any other benefit program that affects your financial security. Leave a comment below with your current bank or any question I did not cover today. And share this video with one person you care about who might be losing money the same way. Sharing takes 10 seconds and could save someone you love thousands of dollars over their retirement. You worked your entire life for these benefits. Every dollar of them belongs